guys!
Hi guys!
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back to our channel and Happy New
Year's!
Year's!
Yay! Woo, New Year!
Woohoo!
Coming up.
Guys, it's been a fun ride, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
2021 was wild.
Very wow. Up and down.
It's been so much happening, oh my god.
Have you been on a roller coaster before?
Oh lord.
Yeah.
Roller coaster. What is that movie? The roller coaster. Is it Final Destination?
Oh yeah,
Final Destination. Oh my god, I love that.
We're starting with the new.
I love all those seasons. Okay, I'm gonna watch the movie over and over, and I don't get tired. Really? Please. Yes. Anyways, guys, we're so happy that we made it through. We're here with you guys, and it's something else. We're just naughty, okay? So guys, if this is your first time visiting our channel, we just want to say welcome.
Welcome.
Okay, I'm Berlin.
I'm Christian.
We are the AfroMex family.
AfroMex.
Please do not forget to give this video that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. To all our returning subscribers and viewers, we just want to say thank you. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for a wonderful year. Yes. We are so grateful. Okay. So today we are going to be talking about New Year's resolution.
Ooh, resolutions.
This was one of the video topics that won our Thanksgiving giveaway. If you haven't watched that video, I will drop the link below. And this video topic was suggested by the S.MA.R.T.
Woo! Thank you.
Shout out to you, S.MA.R.T.
Thank you,
That's their link right there. Please go ahead and check out their channel and subscribe to their channel, okay?
Yes.
So we are so excited to talk about our New Year's resolution with you guys. So guys, before we get started, we've noticed that in the past, a lot of people get to set forth New Year resolutions and goals that they can never really accomplish, or they don't get the chance to accomplish it.
And it's not underwear colors, okay guys? It's not that.
So today we would like to talk about New Year's resolution. However, I would like to talk to you about SMART goals.
Goals.
What is a SMART goal? So basically, SMART is just an acronym, okay, to give you guidelines on how to set forth your goals and accomplish them. Okay. So in the acronym SMART, S actually stands for specific, okay? So specific, with our goals, we have to make sure that our goals are specific and narrow for more effective planning.
Yes.
Okay, so it's very important to make sure your goals are focused and identify a tangible outcome. Without the specifics, your goals run the risk of being too vague or, almost impossible to achieve. Being more specific helps you identify what you want to achieve. And you should also identify what resources you are going to leverage to achieve that success. So that will help you, guide you through this process.
Just be specific with your goals.
And then M stands for measurable, okay? You should have some clear definition of success. This will help you to evaluate achievement and also progress. This component often answers how much or how many and highlights how you will know you achieved your goals.
You can measure your
It has to be
goals,
measurable, okay?
which future,
what
you can or what you cannot. So you have to measure those things.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yes.
And A stands for attainable, right? Your goal should be challenging, but still reasonable to achieve. However, so reflecting on this component can reveal any potential barriers that you may need to overcome to realize success. Outline the steps you're planning to take to achieve your goals. So it's very specific to outline, write down, note down those, goals that you have for 2022 and the years to come so that you can attain it.
Something you can afford, something that you can manage to control and all that stuff. That's what it means to something that you can actually afford.
Yeah. R stands for relevant. This is about getting real with yourself and ensuring that what you are trying to achieve is worthwhile to you, okay? Determine if this is aligned to your values and if it is a priority for you to focus on. This helps you answer the why you're doing this in the first place. Why did you set forth these goals for yourself in the first place, right? So the T stands for time bound, right? Every goal needs to have a target date, some kind of deadline, something that motivates you to really apply or focus disciplinary, necessary to achieve it.
You have
Okay.
a certain point in time.
This answers when, so the time frame that you can accomplish these goals. So you need to set forth that time frame. It will help you, guide you, so that you can actually, attain these goals or complete these New Year resolutions. Okay?
From point A to point B.
So here is a list of goals or New Year resolutions that we have for ourselves and recommend for those that is applicable to, maybe couples or maybe singles or just anybody, that is seeking to get inspired by any kind of New Year resolutions that they can set for themselves.
I got one.
What is yours, baby?
A nose job.
A nose job?
Yeah, my nose is too big. That's what my grandma used to tell me. My nose was
oh man, oh baby, I'm sorry. I love your nose. It's actually one of the body parts that I love the most.
Right. But anyways.
So, the first goal, which is usually the most popular goal,
right,
is weight loss. I'm just kidding. Please,
right. Everybody wants to weight loss after all that Christmas, New Year's eating, especially when you're Mexican, in tamales, tacos, and all that stuff. Yeah,
We'll talk about that. But anyway, so the very first and important thing, right, to be, really specific and serious, is finances. Finance is one of those sensitive topics, within a relationship or in a couple that, if it's not handled correctly, it can literally destroy a marriage or a relationship. We do have separate accounts as well. So, but we work as a team, where we have that joint account that is there for us to make sure that our account is always funded, that can take care of all the bills.
More specific, bills
all the bills, handle everything from the house. We've set it to auto draft, where it just drafts out the bill, so we are never late in paying any of our bills. It makes it really easy to manage. Easy to manage, so you don't have to keep track. Have to have a calendar to say, hey, this is due this day, that the water bill is due this day, and sometimes you fail to pay on the due date, and then you have to pay the late fees. So that's something that we've been practicing for so many years. And you can
first time we met,
kind
of like that,
yeah. So you guys can give it a shot too if that's not something you're doing. So, but it's highly recommended because it helps you. It saves time. It helps you manage.
You see
these
what's
bills.
left and what's paid.
Another thing about finance that we recommend is paying your debts.
Yes, pay all your debts.
Sometimes riches is not necessarily having a lot of money, but having no debts makes you one of the richest people.
You can wear Gucci and all that stuff, and you're on debt.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope.
So you don't want that. So it's very important to, if you have so many loans, it could be auto loans, student loans, even a mortgage, right? For homeowners like us. So basically we're gonna be, it's one of the situations that we encourage you to take care of those debts as much as you can, and by paying off most of those debts, especially your school loans, that actually helps improve your credit score, which is a good thing.
There's programs, there's government programs and all that kind of stuff to help you pay your loans.
That's
and things
right.
like that. Manage your money. Trust me, as soon as you pay all those loans, you will feel free about
such a
relief, and you won't have to worry, and then you move to the next step.
Yeah. For those who are homeowners, we know that people do take out loans for different terms or payment terms, like 30 years, 15 years, or 10 years. It all depends, right? So we do encourage you to, work hard towards putting down more money into your principal to help pay off your house faster. Those will, right now due to the COVID, most of the time interest rates are at the all-time lowest. Take advantage of that. Try to refinance your home so you can get a better rate, and then you can probably switch from that 30 years payment plan to like 15 years, so you can pay off your home faster. Right. So that's something that we always like to practice, and we look forward to if possible even put more money towards the principal to pay off our homes. So that's something that we recommend for homeowners as well. The next thing we would like to talk about is investments.
Yeah, investments on your personal, investments for your kids, schools, things like that, investment for the future of your house, or remodel your house. All those things you can do by investments. You can do in the stock market, cryptos, you can do passive income and all that kind of stuff. So just kind of invest on your money. So you set money on your kids' schools, or I'm gonna put money on the side for remodel the house, or pay the house faster. There's a lot of plenty options now these days for you to invest, especially when it comes to investing on the stock market and things like that. So that's you can do for investing.
Yeah, there are so many options out there when it comes to investment. Everybody has a comfort level. Some people are not, they choose to invest in stock markets or in cryptos, but some are not open-minded to that because they believe it's too risky. And some people are thinking to invest in real estate. There are so many opportunities out there, and most of the times just leaving your money, it's okay to leave your money sitting in the bank, in the savings, in regular banks or traditional banks. But when you come to think about it, what is your money doing for you? It's just sitting there, right? It's just sitting there, and at the end of the year you barely get, they pay you like cents, 0.00 how many cents in interest. Nothing. Right? It's just there. So, it's smart, it's wise to start thinking about ways to make your money make more money for you. So there are so many options out there that you can research. If you need to speak to a financial advisor, we are not financial advisors, we're just telling you based on our experience. There are so many things out there that you can research on, to try to invest for, for the future of your children, the two of you, your relationship, homes, buy a home, and all those things. So there are so many options out there.
Yeah, there's plenty of options. Just do your research. Now these days, technology, you can invest it on your phone and every applications for it. I mean, back in the day it was a little more hard, but now these days you can actually, it's easy to invest on your palm of your hand when it comes to technology and things like that.
The next thing we'd like to talk about is career improvement. So everybody has comfort levels working where they work, right? If you're happy with your job and stuff like that, is bringing in the income that is enough to take care of your family, you're cool with that. That's fine. But sometimes you want to get out of your comfort zone to step up your game and, get something even better. I mean, you're capable of so much. We are capable of so much, right? So I'm one of those people that I always seek. I'm trying to set for a goal for myself for 2022 that at least every 4 months I should learn a new skill that will improve my career skills and or that will make me very relevant in the job market. So for those who don't know, I work in the IT industry, and that's definitely a sector or an area that is constantly evolving. So in order for me to stay relevant in the industry or for my skills to always be appealing to recruiters, I have to stay up to date with the latest technology. So there are so many things out there, so many seminars that you can attend, to improve your skills. If you're just trying to venture into a new career, to get out of your comfort zone and say, hey, let me try something new. There's so many things out there to do. Okay, you can even watch some of these courses free, maybe on LinkedIn Learning, Udemy. There are so many websites that you can start off, even on YouTube. Right here you can search IT courses or whatever you're looking for, business and whatnot, for beginners. So try something different. Some people are not entrepreneurs, some are actually entrepreneurs, they have that spirit, but try something new, to improve your skills, even if it's not skills, but intellectually, to learn, because knowledge is power, like they say, right?
There's some certifications there.
Oh, certifications.
And all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of certifications, especially in IT. It's okay to go to college. There's nothing wrong with that. And all that. If you have the time to do that, go for it. There's online college and all that. But I think certifications these days are taking
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal now these days, especially on the IT. Now you can work at home, you can do all those things.
Yeah, I mean, so many opportunities to work from home.
Don't know about certification. They think, well, I'm gonna get a certification and all that.
And believe me or not, some of the IT jobs out there don't really require necessarily that you have a degree per se. You can go through some crash courses for like 6 months and stuff like that and come up and get, 6-figure jobs.
Yeah.
So we just have to be open-minded and try different things. And there are so many opportunities out there, limitless. So hey, just stay motivated, be open-minded to try different things and improve yourself,
Yes.
The next thing we'd like to talk about is improving on your health.
Oh yeah.
Our health is everything. We might have all these plans and goals and wishes and all the stuff that we would like to do, but then if you're not taking care of your health, that's a big deal.
Yep.
You need to be healthy to be able to accomplish all these goals.
Oh yeah.
So what are some of those resolutions, to help us improve our health? I know that it becomes very unrealistic when a lot of people say, oh, I hope to lose weight, I hope to do this and stuff like that. It's a good thing. Yes, some people actually attain those goals, some don't, and they feel discouraged, like, oh, I'm never gonna get there. So again, try to practice the SMART goals. Make sure your goals are measurable, they're attainable, give yourself a timeline to be able to accomplish those goals. So I would say for us, it's more of changing our eating habits, or trying to improve on it, actually, not completely changing it, because change is really hard, guys. I love food and
we like food.
We love food.
I like to eat outside sometimes.
Oh God, we eat outside a lot. So maybe we need to kind of like cut down or slow down on eating outside a lot, and try to prepare our meals more, and try to pick healthier options as well as we prepare those meals. And as you notice, we're not getting any younger, baby.
No, I'm getting
So
wrinkles.
Wrinkles. You're forever young to me, okay? So you want to also stay on top of those vitamins to make sure that you have a balanced diet. We really need to take care of ourselves, be it young, middle-aged, or old. It doesn't matter. Our health is everything.
Take care of your
That's
body.
treasure that you cannot buy. Money cannot buy it.
You only have one body.
We only have one life.
That's the only one. It's the only mechanism you have.
That's
Is
it.
your body.
So we need to take care of our mental health, our physical health, and everything. Very important.
It's okay to eat sometimes, but gotta take care of yourself a little bit and all that. It's okay. And all that. Get some checkups once a month or every 6 months.
Oh,
Things
yes.
like, especially when you're getting older and things like that, you gotta check yourself.
Yeah,
A
very
little pain
important.
or something that you feel, go check yourself. I know sometimes we feel that
You,
there's nothing wrong with
this
it.
man.
It's just normal. Things like that.
Yeah, he is stubborn.
I'm a little stubborn.
He is one of those that he will only go to the hospital when he's sick. So I
Yes.
try so hard to schedule.
It's in my culture.
If I don't set up his doctor or annual appointments, he will never do it himself,
I
and he will
fix
never
my
go.
problems. I fix my back problems
There is
myself.
seriously, baby. By popping it.
Yeah, I pop it myself.
Seriously?
I have to go to a chiropractor.
So, but seriously, guys, it's very important for us to take note of that. Make sure that you set up those annual visits to visit with your doctor. And for us, the females too, we need to keep up with our, annual exams or biannual exams, just to make sure that we're in good health.
Yes. Vacations. Vacations, vacations, vacations. Rest, rest, rest. Everybody wish to have been resting all the time. We don't have to do anything.
I know.
But we were in real life, so we gotta work and rest sometimes. And sometimes we need some vacations. We're humans.
Mental breaks.
Mental breaks.
We all need mental breaks.
We get exhausted.
From work, from school. It's important to plan those family vacations, couple retreats or couple massages. Just take time away from everything.
Just little getaways.
Get away.
Yeah.
Go somewhere. Go somewhere you've never
Get a
traveled somewhere.
massage. Get a full massage at least for
Just take
2
care of
hours.
yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah. Get spoiled a little bit.
It's okay
It's
to
okay.
spoil yourself. You work so hard.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
We need it.
We need it.
We need it.
We seriously need to plan our next
trip.
couples. Yeah.
Trip.
So guys, seriously, it's very important for your mental health. Emotionally, we need breaks. Get those mental breaks. Take them. Take those vacations. Take those PTOs. Use them. Okay? It's very important.
Put money on the side. Put in investing, thinking, oh, I'm gonna put this money for a vacation or trips that you really wish to you can go. Things like that. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
Do it.
Do it. And for couples, it's very important for us to continue building our relationship, our intimacy, and so many things.
So many things.
So it can tend to be a little bit tough sometimes because when you're a young couple with no kids, believe me or not, the experience is completely different.
Wish those days.
It is.
Miss those days.
He misses those days. So guys, for the parents out there, you know how it can be sometimes, Sometimes you feel like you just need that break, from everything and stuff like that. But we have to keep the fire burning. We have to rekindle the fire. You know, as a couple, just because we have kids doesn't mean that, you know, your love life should not keep improving every day. Continue to seduce each other every day.
Right.
Continue all those things that you did in the beginning of your relationship prior to having kids, or if you're not having kids, or if you've been down the road, what, 5-10 years in a relationship, even without kids, you still have to continue to seduce your partner every day. Continue to love each other every day. You know, something about us is that we try to compete on who loves who more than the other. I always tell him that there is no way he's ever gonna love me as much as I love him, but he thinks that that's just me saying that he loved me first. So
It's women speaking.
yeah, right. So but it's very important for you and your spouse to really get closer by the day. As you get older together, love each other more. Okay?
Yes.
I love you, honey.
I love you too.
Another thing we'd like to talk about is continue to be role model to your children. For us parents, we know it can be challenging. Parenting is not easy. We do our best every day and hope that we can really be role models to our children. It's important that we continue to work hard and improve on ourselves, you know, so that we can raise our children, you know, in the light, in the right way. It can be challenging, you know. I know there are new parents out there, there are older parents out there, and everybody has different experiences. We know it can be challenging, and every parent do have different parenting styles. But it's one of our everyday goals to continue to be that figure that our children will look up to. You know, we are not perfect, but we work hard to, you know, keep them in the light. Let me put it that way. And we come from different backgrounds. As you all know, he's Mexican and I am African. And most of the time, growing up as a child in Africa or in African culture, we notice that parents, you know, don't really see into the child's emotions sometimes. These are things that is difficult topics to discuss, but it is a fact. When a child tells you that they are emotionally stressed and stuff like that, parents would tell you stuff like, oh, what are you stressed about? Are you paying bills in this house? You're not paying bills, you ain't doing nothing and stuff like that. You just sit in this house, eat food, go to school, I take care of everything for you. So why are you talking about you're emotionally stressed? There is nothing like depression. Depression doesn't exist for kids that have everything they need. Most of the times, you know, some African parents too believe that, you know, they are always right. A child can never, you know, correct them or can never tell them that they hurt their emotions or that they felt, you know, what they're doing, they're not happy with it. So it's always like, as a parent, I'm always right and I'm the parent, you're the child. What I say is what's gonna have to be done. There is no other way around. So seriously, that stuff has been really detrimental to a lot of, you know, children out here. You know, it's crazy. You know, we grew up the tough way, right? We were toughen up as kids and stuff like that, you know, learn to be tough. It worked out for some of us, but for some people it didn't work out too well, you know. But this is a modern era. Some of these harsh parenting styles seriously need to be reconsidered. You know, we live in a different era now.
Yeah, sometimes we just gotta think about what we say sometimes and the way we say it, things like that. It can affect your child's life and things like that. We're not saying we should be soft with them, but at the same time, you have to put who's in charge, not to be the person who's always yelling or screaming for no reason, things like that. So you literally you need to tell your kids, "Oh, I'm in charge. You're my kid. Just because I'm correcting you doesn't mean I don't love you," and things like that. But there's better ways to say or how to approach your kids and certain things and all that. So obviously, I mean, we live in different cultures. I mean, pretty similar like her culture. My parents, same thing. I mean, they were saying very tough things and think about what you're saying. You know, it's very important for. I'm not saying how to educate your kids, but at the same time, it was just we live in a different world this time, and think kids these days are. They get depressed and things like that. So you just kind of have to kind of pamper them a little bit and kind of talk to me or let me know what's going on, things like that. Obviously, back in my day, we didn't have. You couldn't even talk back to your dad or correct your parents because they were wrong most of the time. When you knew they were wrong, you couldn't just say nothing because you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be the bell, the chancla. You can talk back to your adults, respect your adults, and things like that. But it's funny thing because when you grow up and you correct your parents at this age, they're still thinking, I'm still your parent. Yeah, I respect you, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm adult as well. You're wrong. I'm trying to correct you, and they realize that okay, yes, I was wrong. Things like that. Same thing with kids these days. Sometimes it's so much knowledge now these days. They had the tools to learn a lot of things and things like
Yep.
that. This internet, this tablets, computers, all that kind of stuff. Kids learn faster these days, and they're gonna say, "Daddy, that's not the way you said it. Daddy is not it's not the right thing," or things like that. There is gonna be moments that's gonna correct you. It's nothing you should be mad about. It's just you're just learning from them. You know, you correct them and they correct you. There's nothing wrong with that.
So basically what we're saying is that make sure, it's important as a family or as parents for us to instill values in our kids, right? We all have a parental or family values. If you don't actually instill those values in your children, believe me or not, outsiders will. They will learn things their own way, and all that stuff. So, it's very important that we really pay attention to our children, listen to them. We need to learn to listen to them. When a child is telling you, hey, especially if your child wakes up and say they're not feeling comfortable going to school the next day, you need to investigate why. You need to find out why. There's a lot of peer pressure out there. We've seen a lot of horrible suicide, kids taking away their lives because of bullying in school. There's so many things happening. So as parents, or for those of you who are not yet parents out there, these are things that you really want to pay attention to when that time comes.
And one of those reasons is you have to build boundary. You have to build a relationship with your son, things like that, because
You have to bond with your children.
You have to bond with your children. I'm not saying you should be best friends, things like that. You just need to kind of agree in certain things with him, things like that. The thing is, you cannot leave your child vulnerable out there, because there's gonna be people who's gonna take advantage of that.
Oh yes.
And it's gonna be people who's gonna look that person like, oh, he's listening to me better than my parents, and they're gonna lane to them, and then you're gonna be wondering, so why you're going to that person instead of your parents.
Me.
The answer is gonna be simple.
You never listen to me.
You never listen to me.
When
you
I
never
try to talk to
understand
you.
me. You don't understand what I'm going through. You don't understand how I feel. Things like that. The only thing I hear is yelling, or the only thing I hear is you're wrong, and things like that. So you don't want to leave your kid vulnerable out there, because obviously it's gonna be a lot of people who will take advantage of that, and it will take advantage of the situation. And when you're trying to bring that back again, or when you're trying to
build a relationship,
it's not gonna
be the same.
It's not gonna be the same. I'm not saying it's not gonna work, but it's just not gonna be the same. You're gonna have more difficult time to trying to bond with your kids, especially when they're growing up. It's very important, especially when they come to teenagers and things like they developing hormones and they're growing up and things like that. Obviously, all those changes are gonna affect the way they live, the lifestyle, things like that. So it's very important that you bond with your kids when they're kids.
Yes.
When they start growing up, obviously they'll feel more comfortable with coming to you, asking, trusting you, is this normal? Obviously, yeah. I mean, you just have to talk about everything and things like that. Just don't close the door in front of them and say, figure out yourself.
Yeah. So that's our little advice for our fellow parents out there. We talked a little bit longer on this topic because we know that it's very important for parents, and we know that some parents are out there struggling with this. So we ourselves are doing our very best to make sure that we are role models for our children, that our children should be able to love us, trust us enough to confide in us, and we also have to keep telling them every day how much we love them. It's important.
We're not saying we're not perfect parents. Obviously, we didn't grow up with the books to be how to be a parent.
Yes, there is no books for that.
But I mean, you just have to use your common sense, knowledge, whatever you have learned, experience, and things like that. You have to put all this together and pass through your kids and things like that. So whatever you have experienced with your parents before, don't if you think they were bad, I mean, obviously don't try to use them with your kids or things like that. But I mean, it's a new process, learn.
And one more thing I'd like to say about that is that it's okay for parents to say, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay? I know
There's nothing wrong with that.
it's like that sorry seems to be the most hardest word, but sometimes you know when you cross the line when you're talking to your kid, right? Or when you do something, you correct them. It's okay for you to admit sometimes that you were wrong, but in a certain way. But it's okay to say, I'm sorry. Son, daughter, I'm sorry. Okay?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, we're not perfect, but yeah, it's okay to say sorry sometimes.
I know it's so hard for parents to do that, but
I
it's
know.
okay.
All right.
Another New Year resolution for us will be to continue to grow our YouTube channel,
Yes.
to grow our community, our various social medias. If you're not yet following us on Instagram, we do have an Instagram page. We do have a Facebook page. We actually have a TikTok account as well. So the goal for us is to actually collaborate with other channels to continue to grow together as good content creators. We want to deliver you the best content out there. That's why we encourage you guys to propose topics or videos that you would like us to do so that we can continue to entertain you.
Yes. So
It's been a wonderful year.
very wonderful.
We started this journey just a year ago. We didn't know that we're going to be where we are today. We are so grateful. We are so thankful for every single one of you watching this video right now because you help us get to where we are today.
Thank you, thank you, thank
We
you.
did not take you for granted. You are awesome. Thank you guys so much for everything.
Thank
you. And we want to wish you guys a wonderful new year filled with so much love and accomplishment in everything you do.
This new year is gonna be better.
It's gonna be a better year, guys.
Just stay positive.
Let's stay positive. Food for thought. As we get into this new year, I want you to know that you're very important and you do have a purpose. I want you to seek what your purpose is and embrace your purpose. We love you guys so much.
I love you guys.
Stay blessed.
Thank you.
See you in 2022. Bye, guys. Ciao.
Bye bye.